Alrighty, guys, good evening. Happy fucking Sat Sun. Hope you guys are wonderfully eating so far, guys. Tonight we're going to be doing more World of Warcraft. Good. Hope you guys are having a great evening, though. On late, as per usual. It's just kind of a shit show at this point. But here we are, guys, probably doing more some Diff 9, maybe Diff 10 missions tonight, see where they go. Hang out with the kids, you know. The usual. Hope you guys are having a great evening, though. Ah, yes. Wonderful evening, guys. Alrighty. Here, let me get a water first. I don't know, guys. Sluggish day today. Like, literally just completely out of it. Not exactly sure what's going on here. I swear, like, I just woke up literally like an hour ago, but it wasn't. I'd have more caffeine if it wasn't already too late for more caffeine, so... As it goes. Oh. Uh-huh. You're back, guys. I'm gonna grab a water. Oof. Feels like I have a time dilation field around my head right now. Good evening, Glyther. Hope you're having a wonderful evening, bro. Good evening. Weird. They all start gathering around right when we start streaming. Isn't that weird? Kind of weird. That's also why we have name tags off and chat off and really everything off, so you can't see anything, because, you know, everyone's bored while playing this game, as it turns out. It's basically the story of WoW. Let's see. Yesterday, guys, we're discussing basically Tempered in Battle, and basically the implications it's having on my health. Last dungeon I was doing last night, definitely my health is extremely chonky, and tonight I'm going to consider turning it off. It's mainly like we found it, both Blessing of Sacrifice, I thought it was Blessing of Sacrifice doing it, Blessing of Sacrifice as well as Tempered in Battle, and I think Tempered in Battle is doing something really fucking weird, which is causing me to take a substantial amount of damage. It's either unmitigated or it's a percent-based damage. That's much, much higher than Blessing of Sacrifice even, which doesn't make sense. Blessing of Sacrifice is 30%, and it lasts for 12 seconds, where Tempered in Battle is 40%. Below 40% HP, and lasts for 4 seconds. But obviously, Tempered in Battle can be triggered much more often. Either way, it feels like there's something fucked up with Tempered in Battle, and couldn't really find any discussion on Tempered in Battle. Blessing of Sacrifice over the years has had a few different iterations of it, and depending on which one this is, whether it includes mitigation or not is going to change how effective it is. A couple other things we want to take a look at here, just because I have the data up, is we want to take a look at my heals. Faith Armor is only 1.6% less than that now, because that's when I checked was like, was it 53? So probably even less than that. I should also take a look at Strength and Adversity, because I originally thought it was per hit, but it might not be per hit. There might be a max number of stacks. Real quick. %, so it's per hit. Oh. I guess, no, that's still really good. I assume it maxes out at 5 stacks. We also finished the last level in our sword last night. Probably going to hold off on the shield for the time being and start putting points into my headpiece. That's what I want. Even though I think shield is best bang for the buck. I've seen some wild jumps of Avenger shield. I've definitely seen it hop maybe from there to like there on mobs before. Take the neck, but it's not hero. And we didn't take the set piece from my chest because the chest is actually one that I want to leave open. Because it's a high stat piece along with the helmet stats on it that I want. Legs are not what I want, but sacrifices must be made. And obviously hands are worth less than chest, head, or legs. But anyways, take a quick look here at Tempered in Battle. Does a lot of healing too. That's not healing to me, that's healing to friendlies. Targets. Other than me. I don't want to get rid of it. I think it actually supplements healers pretty good. It's the second part of Tempered in Battle where it redistributes your health that I'm not a fan of. Blessing, Holy Bulwark. Ah! That is 2%. This actually does 5 Bulwark of Order. Build a lot. Bender Shield does a lot of work. Bulwark Order, 9%. It's closer to 10. Holy Bulwark, I believe, is... Ah, it's just the armament. Alright. Let's see. So, I really don't want to get rid... I don't even want this talent, by the way. I think this is a PvP talent. I don't even want that. If I could strip out the second half of this, I would still keep this. I was actually a really big fan of this, along with the boss changes, this expansion pack. But not if it kills me. And we'll have to try and toggle it on and off here and see kind of the effect of it. Log doing work, as always. The Titans. I believe that's just included. Oh no, it's not. 6.5%. Thought that would be more. You know, I probably could take this talent and then just macro another melee DPS that's in the instance and just constantly spam heal them. I don't think that'd be a good idea because the 50% is a pretty big reduction. But I could just spam heal the DPS in the dungeon. Give it, like, just for overhealing and get 50% back. This, I think, is going to need to go, though. We're going to take it off and see how things go with it off. Yesterday I was pretty sure I was getting chonked because DPS were doing dumb shit and they're standing and stuff. And I ended up basically trying to save them with talents too much, either through boss or through tempered in battle. And it was actually killing me. This is more hurtful than boss. Even though boss is 30%. There has to be something really fucking weird going on with tempered in battle with the health redistribution. Because there's no real information on how it does it. That is something you definitely, like... I'm surprised no one's actually figured it out, or maybe they have, I just haven't seen it anywhere, and I've looked at it. Like, I've Googled it a bit, and even though this basically has been in a patch for a long time, I haven't seen any information on it. So I'm not exactly sure if someone tested it somewhere or what. If it's percent-based, like tries to normalize your HP levels, but on a percent base, this is absolutely fucking terrible for tanks. Because obviously a percent of health for a tank is completely different than for DPS or a healer. Yeah. Oh. If you bestow an armament upon an ally, you also gain its benefits. If you bestow an armament upon yourself, a nearby ally also gains its benefits. Wait, so it just casts... This means I just get a free cast on myself, right? If I have this talented, this means it just casts it on myself. Bestow an armament upon your ally, which is what this talent does. You also gain its benefits. Yeah, this is just infinitely better than this then, isn't it? I read this as basically it being for your ally only. But that means I just get it back because it's given to an ally. What the fuck? Okay, I might have mistalented that. If it's giving it back, that is. And we'll have to figure out... It's going to take some time because I'm not going to directly test it. I mean, we could actually test it. I'm going to get rid of that and that. One I wanted to look at, though, was the side talents. And this isn't really worth it. Seal the Crusader. As well as face armor we might redistribute into the side here just to see what they do. Even though Sacred Ritual, or Holy Ritual, is not actually worth that much, it is cast on people that are about to die, which is what makes it important to me, why I'm using it. Let's see. Lightforge Blessing actually isn't bad, 7.5%. Fader is 5%. And this is only 1.6% mitigation, which is actually less than 1.3, which is pretty low. Might even be lower than now because I have more armor. Let's take a quick look. Why is it so high? Oh, that's in addition to the armor that Shield Righteousness gives you anyways. The 5% just fell off. Roughly 1.5%, 1.4%, so it's about the same. 1.4% mitigation. Which I don't think is, by the way, I don't think that's worth that much for healing. My healing's worth a lot more than that. 1.4%, so this is probably, in the patch notes this was originally like 20%, guys, and now it's 5%. This is also 3%, now it's 2%. Maybe my patch notes were outdated or something. Seal of the Crusader is 5%, I think I said. 4.8. So about basically 5%. I think it went down a little bit because we did a little testing here. 5% for Seal of the Crusader. This is going to probably do jack shit, but this might do something. Retalent both of these guys into that. And we're going to keep Lightforge because I think it's still it's pretty helpful. We'll have to wait and see, though. So 5% for Seal Crusader. And this guy, I want to see if this auto casts. Or if boss cooldown when it's talented is the full cooldown. Alright. Let's take a peek here, guys. Recompass is very, very difficult to figure out the benefit of it. We have one down here in effective healing, which is 323,000. Damage done, it is 6 counts, which is 0.4%. Also nothing. Recompass in general might just be pretty worthless, but once again, I don't plan on manually toggling this, so if this talent does not include the prorated blessing, it's not worth taking, so. Oh, I forgot taking off. This is going to drastically change my healing, isn't it? Might do another one with, too many changes all at once, guys. Fuddling the numbers here. Leave that on for the time being. I plan on getting rid of that, though. Yeah, that's a pretty big portion of my healing. I don't think this will fuck things up too much. It might. It actually might. Let's actually change that back, too. We're going to do this afterwards. Maybe the next instance we'll do here. Okay. DPS poop. Always poop, guys. Check the poop bots. Thanks for the follow on TikTok. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Alright. So we're gonna do some dungeons here, guys. Set up my headphones, get into things here. Curious, I use speakers normally, but when I play games, I have a pair of headphones I use. Which, honestly, for World of Warcraft, I probably could play with speakers and be fine. But for the giggles, giggles. Let's see, what do we got going on here tonight, guys? We had some problems in Dawnbreaker yesterday. Yeah. Just in general, it's usually right around the middle. It's the second boss on the trash clearing. Once we figure out, I think it's mainly the house. Once we figure out how to do the house better, we should be solid. One second, guys. Sure. 1 second, guys. I wish I'd show you groups that, like, if you cancel it, it doesn't put you in this, like, it doesn't show you the same group if you cancel it, but it does, and it doesn't tell you that you've signed up already. There you go. Where are we going, guys? We're going right here. Alrighty. Let's see how horrifying tonight's games are. Fuck off, bitch. Ready. What are we missing? You have to speak the language, guys. Hello.
Heroes, we'll secure the docks while you push further into the district. With any luck, we'll drive this scum from the city before high tide.
There's like, I don't know why you'd ever pull a lot at the beginning. There's so much of a probability we're just gonna take extra trash, like there's a high probability we're gonna take a lot of extra trash later on. So there's no reason to pull extra at the beginning, thinking you need it. You're almost always gonna hit the quota on this just through random trash pulls that you don't intend on pulling.
Now. Heroes, we'll secure the docks while you push further into the district. With any luck, we'll drive this scum from the city before high tide.
Pretty good extra trash up here anyways from this guy, always pulls.
Gruntle. Pulling up. Whirlwind. Interrupt. Gruntle. Gruntle. Pulling in. Whirlwind. Gruntle. Your ascension. Target change.
So the healer's paying attention. Oh, and that's gonna be an extra pull. That's fucking juicy.
Pulling in. Whirlwind. Gruntle. Your ascension. Target change. Whirlwind. Gruntle.
We're probably going to pull extra in the courtyard in a little bit here, by the way. That's why we aren't pulling the pack here.
Frontal.
And hold extra.
Frontal. Pulling in. Frontal. Whirlwind. Your ascension. Target change. Frontal. Pulling in. Whirlwind. Frontal. Your survival wasn't necessary. Frontal.
Yeah. And someone pulled the trash. Bro. And waiting for the blame game. I didn't die at all, by the way, up until the entire group wiped on the pull down here. And it looks like our healer's gonna quit here in a second. Wait and see.
Frontal. Your ascension. Target change. Frontal. Pulling in. Whirlwind. Pulling in. Whirlwind.
That's what I call a prime cut.
I even preempted that. Not soon enough, apparently.
Whirlwind.
Got aggro off me.
Your ascension. Pulling in. Target change. Frontal.
Let's start here, guys. Not sure if we're gonna make time. We'll see, though.
Interrupt.
We had one of these we almost did perfectly, and make time.
Frontal.
Too much trash.
Pulling in. Whirlwind. Frontal.
You can't run.
Like they want to start drinking, or they were drinking.
Gruntle.
He would look like he had enough mana.
Watch your step. Target change.
To the slaughter!
Gruntle. Pulling in. Watch your step. Gruntle.
Hey, someone did the barrel properly.
Pulling in. Watch your step.
You can't run! To the slaughter!
Gruntle. Gruntle.
Oh, bro.
The strongest survive.
Tempered in battle just did 2 mil damage to me, guys.
So many juicy morsels. Ugh.
Well, obviously, well, I mean, it was obvious. Oh. I didn't even fucking do that! This is why you don't go top route? Because people don't fucking pay attention to the ads? Oh my
Target
God.
change.
Hero, your timing couldn't be better. Mechatork is fading fast.
0 advantage. I mean, you don't have to clear the extra ads. Whole point. And you run into other extra ads later on. Question is whether or not you even bother telling people. Make them rage quit. Oh, we'll see how this goes so far. Not looking good, guys. Yeah.
You're next!
Gruntle. Watch your step.
Incoming!
Pulling in. Watch your step.
You can't run!
Gruntle. Pulling in. Watch your step.
To the slaughter!
Gruntle.
We're about to die.
Gruntle.
Got him. Yeah.
Your ascension.
Target change. Pulling in. Watch your step. Gruntle. Gruntle.
To the slaughter!
I really should turn off vegetation.
Gruntle. Gruntle. Pulling in. Watch your step. Gruntle. Gruntle. Pulling in.
Alright. Well,
Heroes
Heroes, my
Did it, guys?
scouts report heavy fighting near the palace.
Please, ensure Lady Proudmoore's safety. I'll remove the rest of this filth from the docks.
Grandpa. Grandpa.
Your ascension.
Target change. Interrupt.
One interrupted him. Actually, that might have been one of my shields.
Grandpa.
Trying to get the healer over here.
Pulling in. Whirlwind.
Stuff, guys. Is Propelli squishy? Yes. They're one of the lower tanks this expansion pack, from what I understand. I don't play other tanks, just based on what I've read, so. They're definitely squishier. You have to basically use a bunch of cooldowns to keep up with it.
Your ascension.
Target you. Target change.
Up off, lampposts. But I don't, once again, I don't play other tanks. You are very, like, I have to, on big pulls, I have to use mitigation constantly. Not like wait for it to be a problem. Rather, you just kind of have to know, especially higher keys, that it's going to be a problem. So, yeah. Here, use my stun. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Alright.
Run out.
Can't run out. They're pretty squishy. My gear isn't really low level either, so I can't really, it's not really something you can blame. Gear scaling in Mythics is pretty poor though, compared to the difficulty you're doing, where you can have an easier time doing like raids, for instance, pugging like a normal heroic raid, and get better gear with an easier time.
Your ascension.
Target change.
It's gonna be rough. Let's see what
Captain
happens.
Lockwood, our forces have lost control of the docks.
It makes no difference. Me cannons will soon reduce the opposition to rubble.
Watch your step.
Base. 5.
Watch your step. Interrupt.
This is with auto, basically me interrupting almost everything, by the way.
Run out.
I can only imagine what this is like if you're
Watch your
pugging
step.
this. And I just fucking hate that, speaking of which. Too busy yakking, guys, instead of paying attention to everything else. Speaking of which.
Watch your step.
Like Paladins, because of Avenger Shield, you hit almost every single interrupt. And then I still have Rebuke on top of it.
Target change. Watch your step. can run out.
Oh jeez, I just fucking looked at chat for like half a second and I almost died. Holy fucking shit. I played Brewmaster, welcome to the club. I also hear they're pretty bad this expansion. There's a lot of GC spam where I just have to go through rotations and use up GCs to keep from dying by spamming Word of Glory. And then it doesn't save GCs basically for stuff that I need to do. There's a lot of Word of Glory spam. Missing someone? Fuck's. Okay, the rogue's stealth.
No survivors!
Yeah, I also hear that monks are doing pretty bad. I haven't ever played a monk though, so. The most recent patch most definitely helped paladins, I will say that.
I'm tired of this!
Mainly because it increased the Word of Glory. It's not really like mitigation was increased, and mitigation wasn't really increased, nor was damage increased, but rather,
Clear the deck! Get to ribbons!
kind of sucks because the beginning is kind of poor, but these guys are doing pretty good. This is kind of the shit show. But rather you increase the survivability of your group, which then basically increases your chances of winning as it takes pressure off the healer.
Your ascension.
Target change. Frontal.
I'm tired of this!
I think we need like
Decimator rounds! Fire!
the boss I've left. I'm actually considering battle resing, assuming it doesn't kill me.
Watch your step.
Clear the deck!
Frontal.
So you keep take pressure off the healer, which then works out for you, right? Kind of an indirect way of buffing paladins, I guess.
Frontal.
Probably should have battle res the rogue. Every time I use intercession, it's like a life or death situation where it usually gets me killed. Like, you can look at how ping-pongy my health is. You know, have one of those.
Sail to uncharted water.
Heroes, Ashvane's forces are attempting to break through our southern wall. Stop them, and we may have a chance at driving them from Baran.
I'll rally the militia and secure the castle. Good hunting.
Now for trolling monkeys.
Heroes, Ashvane's forces are attempting to break through our southern wall.
Bro,
Stop them,
the
and we
fuck?
may have a
I
chance
hate
at
you.
driving
Stop
them from
firing.
Baran.
I'll rally
What the fuck is
militia
that
and secure
shit?
the castle. Good hunting.
The healer's dead. Oh, the healer's right there.
AOE incoming.
But yeah, as far as good tanks go, I believe Warrior's really good this expansion pack. Druid is supposedly really good this expansion pack. DK also.
AOE incoming.
Well, at least we got some data for talents from this run, so that's good. Yeah, this is kind of weird. It used to be like paladins, like used to like even putting aside your disadvantages, you'd pull insane numbers on trash pulls, right? Like insane DPS and trash pulls. You don't do that at all anymore. It doesn't really matter what you talent. You just kind of a wet noodle. You just do wet noodle things. All the talents are there. All the stat abilities are there. Just the vendor shield doesn't do enough, you know. And that clearly you could just do insane numbers, but they don't want you to. Lots of poo-poo on the ground.
Your ascension.
Interrupt. Target change.
Guy's ripping aggro off me. Oh, I got him. Yeah, we gotta take care of. We're gonna do this.
AOE incoming. Fear incoming.
Back on a fence. Area is entirely trolly with the banana peels and then the fences. And then gets it killed. But it's kind of weird because paladins or prop paladins used to be like one of the most solid tanks, right? They aren't.
Interrupt.
Your ascension.
Target change. AOE incoming. Fear incoming.
Gonna get hit by that. Yeah.
AOE incoming.
Fucking fences. I thought about divine shielding, by the way, but I don't want to do that if I don't need to. So.
Fear incoming.
Fuck you, bitch.
AOE incoming.
Your ascension.
Target change.
Christ, and you almost die sometimes with the GC, like in between when I can push a button and I'm about to die. There's that short period where I can't use Word of Glory that I'm legit about to explode, and it is one of the most terrifying bits you can ever imagine. Fucking sit there with your dick in your hand and there's nothing you can do. Because GC. I still believe Word of Glory should not be on the GC. It is too important to paladins now for it to not, like pro paladins, for it not to be on the GC. It's like the same, actually probably even more important than Shielded Righteous. I would actually say Word of Glory is more important than Shielded Righteous nowadays. Obviously there's a lot of physical mitigation in Shielded Righteous. But Word of Glory literally can take you from like 10% to 100% HP. There's a Feels Bad NPC. Reminding us that we lost again.
Pulling in.
Whirlwind.
Your ascension.
Target change.
Oh, surprisingly the group stuck together, so that's good.
Whirlwind.
here alive!
Used to be a Shield of Righteous is something you always want to hit, right? It's a fun button. But it actually feels like Word of Glory is that now. Yeah, like we missed time and it was a rough start, but people didn't actually rage quit. Boss went off. Also, boss is prorated, by the way. It just went off and it went to 60 seconds, so. Interested to see where those talents are. I'm definitely going to get rid of Tempered in battle. But we're saving it for next run so I don't completely fuck the numbers too much.
Your ascension.
Target change.
Complete.
I can only imagine what those are like in other groups where I don't have,
Run out.
can't run out, bitch.
Run out.
By the way, so we skipped that group in the courtyard, and we still have a little bit to go here, guys, and we're 100% on forces, so. Like, it is absolutely unnecessary to do that, but it is true the guy in chat said that it causes wipes, and that's if people aren't paying attention, but it's a huge time skip. Like, I don't know when we actually hit 100%, I wasn't looking at the timer, but we're already in, we're still at packs here.
Whirlwind. Your ascension.
I think I've ever had problems with trash on this.
Target change.
You always end up with a bunch of random pulls along the way where people run into stuff or tab target or some other shit. First expansion pack, by the way, in a long time where I've actually had to drink, and it's when you pull too hard. I kite him to the corner. Best spot. We can get around either edge right away. Whoa, bro, what the fuck was that? How the fuck did he just die instantly? Why did I almost die?
Find shelter.
Oh.
Watch your step.
I don't know exactly what hit us. There are some issues with the spell effects not showing up properly. That might have been one of them. Once again, because the height differences. It's also becoming an issue. So I can BR'd him right away though.
Target change. Watch your step. Grunting. Find
Right over.
shelter.
Stuck in the statue. Stuck in the statue, stuck in the statue.
Watch your step.
Also, why the fuck is I a tier on the GC? That's what I want to know. Arn Defender's not. Gok isn't. Actually, I have no idea what the fuck killed us at the beginning. We had a
Watch your
shitload.
step.
Also, we have one example of Recompass killing me, or not Recompass, Battle Hardened, or whatever it is.
Find shelter. Target change.
That just fucking hit the boss.
Watch
No.
your step. Blanket.
Return my body to the
You've done it! Without their giant, Ashvane's forces will be...
Ha! Enjoy your hollow victory, fools!
I have no idea what killed people.
Fleet, you have no hope of defeating me. Allow me to demonstrate. Their gate has fallen. Breach the city and slay all who oppose me.
I just died. If that was anyone else, I would have died.
Ha! Enjoy your hollow victory, fools!
Range
Without
5.
the Voltiran fleet, you
AOE
have no
incoming.
hope of defeating me. Allow me to demonstrate.
We legit lost a run of this, by the way. I don't know if it was an 8 or a 9. We lost a run of this because no one pushed the cannon. I'm not even joking.
This beast
Range
eat me.
5. AOE incoming.
Fuck's my health going?
Target changed.
Get this thing off me.
Range 5.
Is something?
Get this thing off me.
Range 5.
This beast eat me. Now I'll get this cannon wrecked for some takeout.
They got it.
Blast that kraken back to the depths.
Range 5.
Your ascension.
Target changed. Range 5. AOE incoming.
Why are they all dying? Am I missing something here? What the fuck is going on?
Range 5.
Only the
What?
strongest survive.
The tyrannical because of 10. That's all is really. Why the DPS guys kept dying. Also felt like its heals were light, but it could also be because once again, tempered in battle is saving people that basically should be dead.
Let this beast eat me.
What's that guy doing?
AOE incoming.
Tempered in battle is like Blessing of Sacrifice with no cooldown, and it seems as though it also doesn't play well with tanks.
Target
And
changed.
earlier we had got dealt like 2.5 mil through Tempered in battle.
Get this thing off me.
Which was a part of my death message that basically instantly killed me.
Just give me a second to get this cannon.
AOE incoming.
Yeah. Someone used battle reses.
Your ascension.
Are we doing
Target
something wrong here?
change 5.
That again.
Only the strongest survive.
Is the DPS standing and shit? The heals look fine. It looked like the guy took a bomb and he wasn't healed to full, so I don't actually know. No. Oh, I think Tank's getting blamed. Too far away.
Get this thing off me!
You're standing too far away and we're getting one shot. Hole cracker ability. The damage when you're too far away.
Eat me!
I'm not sure. I haven't tanked this.
Get
Alright.
this thing
I think
off
that's...
me!
I think that's when I actually got away from the guy that was, had the circle on him. That caused me to outrange it. A guy like that, I went a little bit away from him earlier because he didn't run away from the tentacle, and there was an AoE on the ground, which I ran back to the bridge area, and that might have been what killed him. Like, I don't... Guess we'll get a little bit closer here.
Range 5.
Eat me!
AOE incoming.
Help!
Swinging at him, that's where I was standing before. Must have been when I went back to the bridge to avoid the circle on the ground. That was too far out of range.
Your ascension.
Target change. AOE incoming. AOE incoming.
I can't do anything about that. Pretty sure that is telegraphed.
Range 5. AOE incoming.
Like, I'm sweet. Is that too far away?
AOE incoming.
No, he's still doing it.
Your ascension.
Range 5.
Like,
Target
if that's what's
change.
killing him, I have no fucking idea how to deal with that.
AOE incoming.
Fully on its dick.
Get this thing off me!
And you can see me swinging. Like, you can see my character
Range
sitting there
5.
swinging. So, I've never had problems with that.
Don't let this beast eat me!
Range 5.
Help! Yeah, like that. Now I'll get this cannon. Cannon's good to go.
Range 5.
What the fuck is going on here? Bro.
AOE incoming.
Bro, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Ascension.
Target change. AOE incoming.
Only
I fell under the fucking bridge.
Survive.
You gotta be fucking shitting me. Like, my horse went underneath the bridge and then I couldn't get out. No way. You can be under it, like right up the tentacle. Stand as close as you can without being in the water. Yeah. I mean, this is the same place I've always stood every time I've done this, guys.
Don't let this beast eat me.
They're still saying they got hit by that, and I'm literally right next to the side of it, and I can see my character meleeing it.
AOE incoming.
Maybe the blue circles don't even cast in the water area, the swamp area.
Range 5.
Don't let this beast eat me.
Like, am I just supposed to eat that?
Help! I owe you
Range 5.
now.
Your ascension.
Target change. Range 5.
Like, look how far back there, and they don't have any problems.
AOE incoming.
I don't know what's going on here. That was fucking obnoxious. I literally fell underneath the bridge. You gotta be fucking shitting me.
AOE incoming. AOE incoming.
It just can't. Maybe just cast it on me.
Don't let this beast eat me.
Your ascension.
Well, that's rough. I've never. Well,
Target
I
change.
used to have. I would say we definitely have had problems with this in the newest expansion pack we haven't, though. This is the first time I've had problems in War Within with this boss. I definitely remember having issues with this boss in was it
Range 5.
Battle for Azeroth? Need to fix this circle.
Just give me a second to get this cannon working.
Going to the bridge this time again? No. Fucking bitch.
AOE incoming. AOE incoming.
Am I too far away again?
Range 5. AOE incoming.
Your ascension.
Target change. AOE incoming.
I mean, I'm basically I'm standing exactly the same spot I normally stand every time I've tanked this, and I've never had issues with this.
AOE incoming.
Hey, psycho mode? What the fuck's going on here?
AOE incoming.
It's gonna take a while. 54 mil.
Range 5. AOE incoming. AOE incoming.
Don't have to worry about timers, we can just, I guess, play it out.
Range 5. AOE incoming.
Battle res off.
Your ascension.
AOE incoming. Target change. Range 5. AOE incoming.
Don't let this beast eat me!
When this first came out, definitely remember having issues with the last boss in here, but with War Within, I don't think this has ever been an issue. We have not made time, but like we haven't wiped in the fight. Going underneath the fucking bridge, that's a humiliating way to die. I missed the ramp, and then I couldn't get it back up on the ramp for some reason. It wouldn't let me jump on it, and then it pushed me underneath it, and I died. Run out of mana. Reintroducing mana problems to Paladins. I love it. We're back to Burning Crusade. Well, not as bad as Burning Crusade. Burning Crusade, you had to basically, you had to drink every fucking pull. So.
Your ascension.
Target change.
Arms and Just that dragon.
You dare scar my beautiful pet.
Go away.
I tire of this game. I'll reduce Borealis to cinders before I allow you to
Blizzard
win.
literally made this to fucking try and kill you at the end of the mission.
Well, heroes.
I'm stuck again.
But Borealis is not out of danger yet. Speak with me when you're ready to put an end to Ashvane's fleet.
Ouch. And mace, ballast sinkers. It's a slightly better version of the pair of boots I already have. Alright. Actually, not super toxic either at the end. I explained to them why I went top route, but top route doesn't fucking work. Top route doesn't fucking work if it causes wipes, which it did. It actually... Would we have made... I don't even know if we would have made it if we didn't wipe on the first areas. The trash pull. Like, we didn't really have any problems at last boss. I had no idea why we were eating so much damage from him. Yeah. You said it was the cracker. Oh, cracker. They said they were getting hit by this, but I don't think they were. I think it just occasionally causes AoE damage. That's not it. Was it just casting this randomly? I was definitely close enough to it. I think that's where you hear it go, like you hear it slam the ground, right? And does a circle around it? Let's take a look. That's the water on the ground. What killed me when I fell off the bridge. I couldn't DS out of it too. I tried, it wouldn't let me go. Not it. This is the little circles on you. So, the terrors, they said they were getting hit by Hullcracker. This is just cast, so it was casting this. They said they were getting hit by it, but I was most definitely in physical range. I wonder if there's something that was broken. I've never had that happen before. I was definitely close enough. The only time at which I don't think I was close enough was when I pulled back, because there was a guy with the circle next to it, and the entire area was full of the little, the ice drops that were coming in. Said they're getting hit by this. And they're getting hit by this even, like, on a couple of the other pulls, even one that didn't happen, so I don't know exactly what's going on there. Right up his asshole, too. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking weird, guys. Otherwise, it worked pretty good. Pretty good. It's mainly that first area. I've had that happen before. Also, by the way, this does actually work. And Recompense does so little. I don't even think it's worth taking this talent, especially if this works properly. Okay, let's take a look here at Friendly Fire. Tempered in Battle. Nonetheless. Oh, that's overall. Why is Blessing of Sacrifice not showing up now? It definitely went off. What? Because it's modified? Where the fuck did Blessing and Sacrifice go, guys? Oh, that's most unfortunate. We definitely had a case, by the way, where, he legit saw Tempered in Battle kill me. 82 mil this time. Total damage taken, 115 mil. No, it's 1.1 bill. Yeah, that's 1.1 billion. And it did 82 million damage. So not quite 10%. It's still about the same. It's about 8%. But we legit had a boss wipe or a trash wipe that killed me with Tempered in Battle. Looked at the recap. So, retalenting Blessing of Sacrifice into the reduced cooldown is much, much better. Recompense doesn't do shit. So that's a good change. We're going to have to swap off Tempered in Battle. I want to look at these two. And we're going to change this too. Where did Blessing of Sacrifice go, guys? Where is it now? You think it'd be like improved Blessing of Sacrifice or something? Sacrifice of the Just. Used to be, it was under friendly fire prior to me changing it. I don't know where it went. Here it is on other people. Why is it showing up on other people? Purely blessing of sacrifice, by the way. I don't know how you calculate this. You'd have to add up all these to figure it out. It's actually quite a bit. That's 8.6, 8.4, 4.2, and 1.9. So, 30 mil? No. 21 mil. 22 mil. I don't know why Blessing and Sacrifice before would show up here. Last time we, last dungeon we did, it showed up here. And now it's not. It actually kind of looks like it's killing. It almost looks like it's doing damage to them. What? What is going on here? Maybe there's some sort of feedback loop between Tempered in Battle and Blessing of Sacrifice? Oh. So it's recording Blessing of Sacrifice as them doing damage to me through the character. That's why it looks that way. But for some reason last night it was only showing up here. Like you can see Friendly Fire and it'd show up here as Blessing of Sacrifice under Tempered in Battle. Funny you're here when you saw me in game earlier. Ah, as it turns out I am actually a WoW player. Which is why I show up in game. Well, that's unfortunate, guys. I'm actually surprised that group stuck around for so long. We did get a boot upgrade. It's not a big one. I was actually considering giving it to someone if they asked, but no one asked for it, so... Technically an upgrade, but if someone has, like, a champion gear on and, like, a lower level, I'd totally give it to them. Also, someone gave me some conjured food, which is nice. Only expansion pack. I don't remember the last time, guys, I had mana problems. This is the first time. It's not every dungeon, but usually I'll have to drink, like, once per dungeon if we're pulling hard. Sometimes twice. Bad man. Yeah, so before it was actually showing up here. I think we're going to get rid of Tempered in Battle, though. Ah, and Stormwind? Yes, I do. Usually play every expansion pack. I've been playing a really, really long time. I don't play for that long, though. As most people generally just quit after the first month or two. Which is generally the way I play. I usually do the dues, see the sites, level up. Get some gear, and then we do keys. It's been a while since I've done PvP. Mainly because I basically converted to Prot. And PvP is more of a... ret thing. Alright, let's take a look at... Oppressive Oration is still doing 4%, which is basically where we were with the other trinket, only this has strength on it. We're going to assume they figured out the proc rate properly. Let's take a look at our healing. This is why I also don't want to get rid of Empowered Tempered in Battle, because it actually does a decent chunk of healing. But I believe most of this is actually through the health transfer. What do we spec into? Judgment of Light as well as Golden Path. Golden Path is 0.7. I called that shit. I said that was going to be jack shit. So this is actually 3% of 0.7. Seal the Crusader did 5 when I was talented into it. So, yeah, both these are worth shit. This is also worth shit. This is about 1.4% physical mitigation when it's obviously up for 4.5 seconds. Equivalent of 1.3% physical mit, at least for me. I think I'd actually rather, well, putting aside Seal Crusader, I'd actually probably rather talent into Blessed Calling or Inspired Guard. Not worth it. These are definitely not worth it. This one for sure. Actually, you can't even get Golden Path without this too. So you have to pick up poop for this. I guess we could do Inspired Guard. Then we'd still be able to keep this. But this is just better than this, so why would I keep that? Blessed Calling, I feel as though would actually be very useful, particularly for boss when it's cast on them, because it helps them get out of stuff that kills them, so they move faster. Fortunately, Bop is kind of, I mean, I could take Consecrated Ground instead. Much way of trade there. You can efficiently get 101% in Siege. There are routes you can take while skipping the last pack in the boss room. I always pull the entire boss room on the second boss because people just run into shit. I found in my personal experience skipping trash just leads to more hurt. Maybe if you're raiding with a guild or with your hardcore friends that are phenomenal, you know, you can do everything right, but as you guys, like, I skipped the front pack and they still ran into it, like the front down area. I skipped the front area because it basically you end up with 100% trash anyways. And people ran into it, which causes... I don't think we would have made time even if we did the last boss perfect and we didn't wipe on the first trash area. But maybe we would have. So this is alright. This is absolute trash. And this is kind of eh. Depends on how much you value 1.6% physical mit. 1.4. Which seems a lot, except when this is rolling, Bulwark is also rolling at the same time. And you're sitting at like 65% armor, physical mitigation. At least I am. Like this or this? But fuck that shit. I'm going back to that. This is also Recompass. They really... Some of these towns... I don't understand this, guys. Like, their entire job, they have literally... I think they have, like, a team 4 paladins. Like, they have, like a couple people that just work on the classes. And, like, someone didn't look at this and go, huh, this actually just really, really sucks. Huh, that's kind of weird. Wasn't just sitting there going that... Some of these are just, hey, look, your aura's increased by 20 yards. This might help in maybe PvP with Consecrate, because Consecrate's really big in PvP. Or not Consecrate, Concentration aura. These never get used, except PvP. Your mobs, and then they run into other mobs, and then they aggro them, and then everyone dies. Go that. That could be fun. This is probably the better choice, but this might be a little bit fun. We'll take a peek at that. These are we're going to swap around now, which is going to mess with my healing numbers. But we already kind of figured out this. This is alright. These suck. This is alright. Bye, Tempered in Battle. Like, if it didn't have that second part for redistributing health, I'd 100% take this. I don't even want that. And this we're going to try, because I feel as though through this one, which I didn't actually figure out right away, Solidarity. Because I was looking at this earlier. This, if you use this and it triggers on your teammate, it gives you the benefit anyways, so... This is just win-win. Depending on what the proc rate is. Find out. So 20% armament cooldown when it's like 60 seconds? Prop Pally? Yeah, we're Prop Pally. Poor Prop Pally. It's pretty shit. I'm sure there's Prop Paladins who are like, no, you just really suck. One of those things. Icy Veins, and if you look at forums, it's shit. There's always people that drink the Kool-Aid, and I've played Prop Paladin forever. This is probably one of the worst expansion packs for Prop Pallies, or at least it feels that way. Latest patch helped, not because it helped with mitigation or with damage. It helped because now I heal my teammates better, so there's that. Also, how much did Light Bearer do? 10%. So Light Bearer is kind of doing work, which is the beacon of light for Prop Paladins now. Not super amazing, but that's basically for my teammates. Tempered in battle at 100% keep if it didn't have that redistributed health shit on it. I don't know what that is, or it's broken. I look for information on it, and no one's really talking about it. Like one post that I could see on it, someone's talking about being broken. But better tanks right now. And Monk's also bad. Someone in the chat said they were playing Monk. Monk is pretty bad. Druid's pretty good. Warrior's pretty good. DK's pretty good. Oh. Yeah, you push a lot of buttons and not a lot of stuff happens, and then you die. And you have to, like, some of the trash packs, like I have to use mitigation on a trash pack pull, which is insane. Not like an over pull, but just like a pull. No. You can make it work for sure, and I'm sure I could most definitely do this better and know you're not doing the right talents or whatever. You can objectively just, like, it's just not a really good class this expansion. Latest buff, though, with Word of Glory. Also, like, I do think Word of Glory should not be in the global cooldown. I think this should be something you can cast whenever you need it. Because there are cases where you legit need to cast it. Like, we had, like, 2 or 3 oh shit moments the last dungeon we ran, where I'm sitting here waiting for this thing to come up, and it just doesn't. Because it's on GC. It's not that I don't have the holy power. I do. It's just on GC, and I'm sitting here waiting on it, and, like, I'm eating trash the entire time this little circle's going around, waiting for it to go up, and I have to use, like, a mitigation that's off GC just to survive, which is not where you want to be. Alright. I'm actually curious to see whether or not this helps us out. That was a Feels Bad Man instance just now. It is past 3, guys, which means we're going to get Oceanic queues. Basically means no queues. And we might not get another instance, we'll see. It's Oceanics. Sure. Yeah. Huh. Sure. There needs to be an option to remove yourself or remove Oceanic queues. I've tried tanking for Oceanic. That's not where you want to be, guys. Like I've disclosed, I'm not Oceanic, and they're fine with it. And yeah. Late night queues. People get cranky and ornery. I'm actually really surprised that last group didn't fall apart. I am actually legitimately surprised. Like, I wasn't trash talking or anything, but people actually sticking it out for, like, the loot drop at the end and just kind of get experience is very rare. People even rage quit right away if they don't think they're going to make time. Even if they can. I'm not talking about the last dungeon. It's Oceanics. Alright. Yep. Well, that's because I don't want people to mess around with my queues, so we have to wait until I find a group and basically get to the instance prior to switching it off. I know it's boring for you guys, but World of Warcraft has been around a really, 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 really long time, guys, and people oftentimes don't have a better thing to do than troll, so, yeah. Don't worry, I know. Alright. Just the way things go. But that's not uncommon, by the way. It's not just World of Warcraft. Pretty much every, if you play a game for long enough, pretty much every gaming community is like that nowadays. So. Too boring for a lot of people. You know, you're just sitting here watching the screen. You're like, so boring. Oh, we actually made time on the last miss, too. This is just an 8. Whatever. It's what we could get right away, so. Telling right now you can cast Soulstone in combat. Guy wants to show off his $80 million mount. $90 mount. Yep. I don't know when they changed it. They changed it a while ago, though. You can battle res with Soulstone. I don't play Lock, so maybe take that with a grain of salt. I've seen them do it.
2, 1.
And now you learn the true lesson of the void.
We don't need to skip trash. They're going skip. Okay, I guess we're skipping, guys. I need an add-on to keep track of my armaments.
Frontal.
Actually, pretty decent damage. I think we're just gonna move on to the next guy. Like, normally I don't go skip because it doesn't matter. It doesn't really skip much in the way of trash. And it did fucking go off on these guys.
Frontal. Interrupt.
I think Tempered in Battle, like, putting aside it actually killing me, I think it actually confuses healers as to what the fuck's going on.
Target change.
So I don't think it's actually legitimately in, like, add-ons right now, either. It's like people don't know what's actually happening. Because it's basically Blessing of Sacrifice, but it's not tracked. Yeah?
Watch your feet.
But I don't know when that add-on's going off, by the way. The talent's going off.
Watch your feet.
Your ascension.
Target change. Watch your feet.
I almost want to say that talent is like a wolf in sheep's clothing sort of ordeal. Guys, I'm about to die here, and they're off gathering buffs. You guys want to finish off the mobs so I can actually grab cat buffs and shit. That'd be great. Yeah. Like, these guys are already ready to move on to the boss, but we're still fighting trash right here, so... Bruh. Okay.
Watch your feet.
Your ascension.
Watch your target change. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
This is only 8, so maybe this is kind of feeling kind of weird, but most definitely getting her tempered in battle has helped. But there's only 8 once again, so maybe it's kind of skewed.
Interrupt. Frontal. Interrupt. Interrupt.
He's a bitch. Busy!
Watch your step.
Your ascension.
Watch your feet. Target change. Interrupt. Clear incoming. AOE incoming.
Hey, oh. Got... I need a drink. I'm almost out of fucking mana, guys. I think we're gonna have to go into OOM mode here. Just try to keep aggro, because we're actually out of aggro. We're out of mana right now.
Watch your step. Grumpy.
What a mana.
Target change. AOE incoming.
Where these guys pull everything again, which is going to happen here in a second. Built-in drink area right here. Not actually.
Yay! More friends are here to play. Come along.
Nope, I was wrong. This is the one with the drinking area, guys.
Target you.
Have I told you guys there's mana issues this expansion pack for paladins? You guys are extra happy to pull right now. Most definitely are. And there's a lot of GC spam, which means I'm fucking using a lot of mana, right?
Hooray! You're almost there.
Stone and sigil. One does not belong. One you must find.
Pull ads out. Pull ads out. Target change. Pull ads out. Pull ads out.
No fooling you.
You guys must have the add-on. There's, from what I heard from another group, there's an add-on for this instance.
Defensive.
It makes it less trolly.
Breath incoming.
I really wish Word of Glory gave an over, if they gave the overshield back.
Out. Target change. Breath incoming.
So all that Word of Glory isn't just lost to overhealing. So I'm sure it confuses the fuck out of healers.
Defensive.
Because they can't, like, my health just ping-pongs around constantly. They made Word of Glory less useful.
Breath incoming.
Can't waste Divine Toll that I know.
Pull ads out. Defensive.
Hooray! You're almost there.
5 pull. 5 pull is fucking terrible. No, it's not.
Pull ads out. Pull ads out. Pull ads out.
Your ascension.
Target change.
This is the fucking... Warcraft. What's going on here?
Interrupt.
You guys are pretty good at DPSing one of the mobs down first. We've talked about this before, where a lot of the damage, even though DPS dealers can distribute it across multiple mobs, usually it's just all, you know, they could focus down one mob, they don't, and they just distribute it all over the place.
No fooling you.
Five pull. Wasn't a 5 pull.
Relax out.
Your ascension.
Target change. Relax out.
Hooray! You're almost there. We're gonna have so much fun.
Stay away from lines.
And patty cake PTSD, guys. Only thing you pay attention to patty cake and fucking dodgeball. And the team is trying to kill you with freeze tag, which is probably gonna happen here.
Stay away from lines. Interrupt.
One of us is
Your ascension.
Target change. Stay away from lines.
Anybody want the fucking orbs? Healer survived. Only thing that matters, guys, is patty
Stay away
cake.
from lines.
And don't eat a dodgeball.
Oh, are you
Interrupt.
will you play with me?
No.
Pretty please. Gotcha.
Battle res, cat. We had a bunch of charges.
Stay away from lines. Interrupt.
Oh,
Stay away from lines.
One of us is not like the others.
Stay away from lines.
oh, I just fucking used my...
Interrupt.
I want to play with you.
Your ascension.
I had to hang on to my Defender shield there because I just
Target change. Stay away from lines.
rebuke on patty cake.
Great job.
Interrupt. Stay away from lines. Stay away from lines.
One of us is not like the others. Will you
Interrupt.
play with me?
Oh,
Pretty please.
no patty cake PTSD, guys. No patty cake PTSD.
Stay away
You
from
can't dodge
lines.
this. Here I am.
Stay away
You
from
can't dodge
lines.
this.
Interrupt.
I want to play with you.
Target change.
Complete. The time for blood has passed. The
Drink, bitch.
winds urge us forward.
Aw, okay. No more. Hey, this doesn't look right. It doesn't look right at all.
Side withers as the Gorm feast. Balance must be restored.
Interrupt. AOE incoming.
Problem with pulling a bunch of this shit is if they don't interrupt, they can last literally forever.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
And the aggro.
Watch your step. AOE incoming.
Your ascension.
Target change. Watch your step.
Wait for these guys to die before I pull more.
AOE incoming. Watch your step. AOE incoming. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Oh,
Watch your
this is a sign of pulling too much.
Watch your step. Target change. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Yeah. And mana again, guys. This is what, the fourth time drinking, so when we're actually pulling really hard, like, I have to spend a substantial amount. It's not really even the drinking that's a problem, it's the fact everything. I use all my abilities. Don't use Word of Glory, forehead. Had someone say that already. Word of Glory is actually a substantial amount of your
Target change. Watch your
on here. Someone taunt it?
Watch your step.
Substantial on your mitigation is basically an active healing.
Watch your step. Run.
Hey, bud, you got a mind leak. Thank you.
Watch your step. Interrupt. Watch your feet.
What? Buzzer needs to fix their spell stacks, guys. Seeing them buried in the ground is not where we want to be. I'm pretty sure in the last instance we did, they were also buried in the ground. That's what killed us on one of the, wiped half the group on one of the bosses.
Run.
Not following the terrain properly. Or if it had a height box, would also help too.
Watch your step. AOE incoming. Watch your step. Interrupt.
It's a very easy instance to get extra trash on, though. Which is why at the beginning I said we need to pull extra trash, because it really doesn't matter. Another 2%.
AOE incoming.
I told
Hey,
you
it is.
you were
Look at that.
destined for great things. Rejoice, for you have aided the end of all things.
Dead man. Nothing to staff. How did I pull aggro? Ability that pulled aggro? F. Alright. Paladins talk about pulling aggro. Cool. Alright, so I'd actually say that went better. That's only an 8 though, so we can't really gauge that against the 10 we were doing earlier. But I'm pretty sure Tempered in Battle is actually, it is wolf in sheep's clothing. It looks really good on the outside, especially because we have a lot of word of glory spam, but I'm pretty sure it kills you. It's not even like boss. I think boss is actually a more refined version of Tempered in Battle. Something's weird about this. It's not the first part, it's the second. With the redistribution of health, something's fucked up with that. I don't know what it does. It only lasts 4 seconds too, but it was infinitely out-damaging, doing more damage to me than boss was. It's also less predictable because, like, when it triggers on someone that's basically about to die, the healer's trying to save the person that's about to die, but then I start dying because of Tempered in Battle. And I don't think there's add-ons that track this the same way they track boss. When you see boss go off, healers know to look for it. This, I don't think actually is very outwardly apparent, and I'm pretty sure it fucking kills you. I spec into that too, instead of this. I even need this. So it's fun. Let's see. Healer did 7% more than me. Really wish it didn't have the second half on it, but it does, guys. There's light bearers at 5.2. I'd expected it to be more. I don't know why it's so low. Why is light bearers so low? It was 10% last instance. Maybe that means my teammates are taking less damage than normal? Lightbearer is the beacon of light. Steel Crusader. Blessing, Lightforge 6. Steel Crusader is 5. And this is after we lost Divine Guidance too, which should push all the other talents down that aren't doing much. Really wish you could see how often this procs. Check real quick here. Maybe Wowhead tells you. Good evening, Muha. That was a very fast, clean instance. No comments. There is no... It doesn't tell you. No. You love my voice? Thank you. Make sure you drop a follow, or whatever it's called on Facebook. Follow, like, subscribe! Tee Hogs! So, what we learned tonight, guys, face armor does shit. Putting a point into, I think we're going to move Blessed Calling to Inspired Guard. Golden Path is alright, but you have to go through Judgment of Light, which is absolutely horrid. Which makes this totally not worth it. If I went here, then I could go here, but it's that. Then I'd have to give up on Seal of the Crusader, which I feel is worth it. And Lightforged Blessing does more healing than either of these two. Seal of the Crusader or Golden Path. This is equivalent of, because you're running, whenever you hit this, you're running already Shield of the Righteous, which already increases your armor. And this adds an additional 1.3% mitigation, so physical mitigation, only when Shield of the Righteous is up. Which in my personal opinion is not worth it, as opposed to 4%. I think we were at 4% on this guy. 5% healing here, and I think Lightforged Blessing is 8. 6. And I really, once again, I really wish you could get rid of that second part, or Blizzard needs to refine it. They need to polish the second half. It doesn't work properly, or it's some sort of fucked up version. I don't think it includes mitigation. I think it's just doing true damage to me, which kills me. It's percent based, which is even worse. Obviously, HP pools are not the same across DPS and healers or paladins. Does this mean if another paladin took this, it could basically kill me? So if another paladin is running Lightsmith and they took Tempered in battle, legit you could have another paladin kill me. If they put an armament on me. Well, you know. I guess. What game is this? Looks fun. This is World of Warcraft. I'm surprised you haven't heard about it. You can play it on literally potato PC. There's other MMOs out there. There's other MMOs that look better. I still think WoW probably just does it better than everything else, especially for more casual players that you don't want to sit here and grind constantly. It's a good in-between. Yeah, so this is probably worth it. I haven't been keeping track of it. I still have, pretty sure I still have details installed. Called Divine Inspiration. Might not show because it immediately casts an armament. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find it in here. Sacred Weapon. 5% uptime. Oh, I could check that out, couldn't I? Does it include both Sacred Weapons? It might not. Sacred Weapon, I think, is only the weapon aspect. You can also have Bulwark. Bulwark is 33 and Sacred Weapon is 55. Why does it say Rite of Sanctification is only... Is it not resetting properly? No, it's per group. Why is it only showing Rite of Sanctification at 23? 8%. I don't know. Something's not right there. Rite of Sanctification is basically a buff for the entire instance. That should be 100%. Like my auras are. Something fucked up here. That's not being tracked right. It makes me wonder about everything else. Yeah, we will not be able to trust this. Rite of Sanctification should be at 100% uptime. Which is unfortunate. There's very few things, by the way, that cast track buff uptimes. There used to be an old add-on called Proculus, which is really nice, and it's broken now. That died out in, I think, Wrath. Well, we did some instances here tonight, guys. Got some gear. Fortunately, short stream because I started so late here. Did we bump our score? Yeah, 288. The best run is a 4. Well, that'll happen. Got some gilded? Yeah, so this is, I don't think this is, I think this is slightly skewed. It's based on Rite of Sanctification, which I add up the entire instance, and it's at 28%, which is not correct at all. Unfortunate, because that's all we have to use right now. Okay, we got a new pair of boots. Slight upgrade here. We are going to put points into our helm. Okay. Not do that. We need one more. Alright.
Good health to you.
Weapon. That has stats on it that I actually want. So we're going to upgrade stuff that has stats that I want first. We might just upgrade the shield because it's a shield. Getting offhand or mainhand drops is extremely rare. It's like finding trinkets. I actually gave up a biz trinket because I didn't know. I thought the larynx was the best in slot trinket. No, it's another one, and 2 of them dropped. Neither of the people wanted them, and I gave up on it because I didn't think it was actually. I thought it was the wrong one. We're never seeing that trinket ever again, by the way. Never seen it again. It's just never going to drop. That was in Grim Batol. Champion knife. The larynx. Let's take a look at our larynx. .4%. We might swap back to the Rathi insignia just to see. But it doesn't keep track of your DPS increase. That being said, your DPS is shit anyways, so yeah. Actually, I mean, my DPS is up a little bit. Look at that. 716 that instance. Good for us. Good for us, guys. Not that I really keep track of it. It's all over the fucking place. And guys. The new talent from the most recent update. Pretty sure. I am actually very certain this actually procs more often than this does. This means it drops my cooldown, what, to 46 seconds, I think it is? 44? Yeah, 48 seconds. As long as it procs like once a minute, it's already better than this. That would be 50% cooldown reduction. Assuming you're actually using them all the time, which occasionally they'll just sit in my inventory, which is also bad. My hotbar. Alright. Well, feels bad, man, about tempered in battle, but I guess that's the way it is. We'll have to... Tomorrow, guys, we're going to have to take a look at this a little bit more and see how squishy we are. Once again, that was an 8. We'll have to take a look at our 9s and 10s, because that's really where we start getting whacked hard, and see how well this works out. I'm a win for you? Wow, I don't pay you nearly enough. Yay, Ben Sam! I know. Ready. Oh, it really kind of sucks. You'd think, like, damage-wise, Hammer Righteous would be a huge buff compared to Blessed Hammer. It's not. And you can use it anywhere. Blessed Hammer you can use anywhere, and it does damage reduction. They both suck, though. That's been a thing for a while, though. Oh, why did I have a point in this? Why do I have a point in this, guys? I don't have Tears in 4. Where the fuck? So I messed around with my talents yesterday, and I guess I fucked one up. Where is it? Messed one up. I was looking at talent builds yesterday. Bro. Down here. Blessed Hammer. Missing. Missing an extra point? Haste. I messed around with my talents yesterday. There it is. I have this. Oh my god. And I didn't. Apparently, I did not redo them properly. Missing block chance. Haste. I missed out Tears Enforcer. Oh. I was missing block chance and Tears Enforcer. This might be partially responsible for earlier, but I don't think so. We're having issues even prior to today. Oh, fuck me. There we go. Tears Enforcer is like 8% of my damage. And additional block is obviously good. Or Consecrate. Extra Consecrate. Haste is not worth it. 3% haste, guys. Yeah, I was looking at someone else's talent, and I copied it in. I guess I didn't reset all of them. So we had a bigger Consecrate radius, and it lasts longer today. As well as haste. I missed out on 15% block. Huh. Yeah, just small amount of block, nothing big. Actually a substantial amount of block. Feels like nothing. It's about being able to block spells. That's a nostalgia talent right there. Fuck, man. The big one is Faith in the Light. That's actually a substantial mitigation right there. Alright. we're going to have to call things here for this evening, guys. Tonight will be more World of Warcraft. I am aware it's a short stream. That kind of happened. My day got away from me today. And unfortunately, streaming later. So, yeah, we're slowly working our way through Mythics, guys, right now. Upping our Mythic score here. I planned on actually having more progress tonight, but that didn't happen. And I got on late, so. As it goes, guys. But tonight will be more World of Warcraft, guys. If you are new to the stream and you enjoy things, make sure the follow button on your select platform. I stream to Kick, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, as well as TikTok every day. From late night to early morning, GMT -6. So late night North American time. We just play for about 5 to 6 hours, give or take. Depends on my life, what's happening, etc., etc. My streams have been relatively short, but we're streaming every day, so make sure you stop back in. Late night NA. But yeah, tonight, guys, we're going to be doing more Mythics, maybe upping our gear a bit here. Definitely need to do more so we can crest grind a little bit better. But we're going to call things here for this evening. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching my stream as always. And I hope you guys have a wonderfully fantastic Saturday night and Sunday morning. Have a good day, guys.